You've had a lot of up and downs in your career, but you're still headlining cards every time you fight for the most part.
Absolutely.
Is that what keeps you, I guess, continuing your career? Is that you're still the main event?
No, absolutely not. No. I actually didn't ask for this kind of a fight, not this big. I thought we were fighting somebody like Rios, you know. This is the 4th time I prepared for Rios. Now, to throw all that training camp to waste, this will be the 4th camp that they pull out for whatever reason, God knows what. I wasn't going to waste me being in shape. So I took on another fight, another match, another war. So here we are, man.
Were you disappointed that the Rios fight didn't come?
I was very disappointed because through the grapevine, it's always, oh, Victor pulled out, Victor this, Victor that. It's always me, but it hasn't been me once.
Well, what's been the actual?
Hey, Al Hammond, myself, Sam Watson, we've stated it many times. We're here. But in the media, it somehow flops. It's weird. I don't know. But at this point in time, I'm moving on in my career, and I'm doing a good job of it. You know, we're headlining once again. But to get back to your point, I'm not only fighting because I'm a main event. I seriously wasn't expecting to be a main event. I thought I was going to be opening for somebody, which I don't mind either. You know, so it's boxing.
Who do you expect to have the home field? I mean, you guys are both Southern California fighters. It's happening in, Ontario. You guys should both have some fans.
To be honest with you, I'm not too sure about that, but I can maybe, I don't know, it could be up in the air. I'm from Kansas, man. You know, he's from Cali.
I mean, you've been here most of your career.
I've been here all my career.
Yeah,
I got 17 years old and on, so I don't know. It'll be interesting.
But you claim Southern California, like you're from Kansas, but you're.
Yeah, I couldn't go back to Kansas, man. It's I took my gal out there for the first time, and my son. What did you do all that time when you were growing up? I was like, I guess that's why I got good at boxing.
And then one more thing I want to ask you is the last time you fought like a Southern California kid in a big fight, you fought Josecito at the Staples Center.
Yeah.
And I remember being at the fight, and the crowd was really kind of on your side, and it sort of flipped, and like the crowd maybe got into the fight a little bit and got it to be an aggressive fight. Are you going to be able to keep the crowd out of the fight? And just...
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that particular fight, I mean, my jaw shattered in the 4th round, so it was kind of hard to just keep even the guy away, you know, for the next 5 rounds. So that was a tough one, man, because I personally thought that the coach was going to stop the fight in the 4th round when it was shattered and broken and go to the scorecards, but that didn't happen, man. So I had to keep fighting in the 9th round. I called the fight, man. It was a lot of pain, you know. Shattered in half right here. This bone was under, so I was like this. They had to put 2 metal plates, 12 screws, and wire me shut, man. That was horrible.
Is that the worst injury you've ever?
That's the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life, man. I've never experienced anything near that, not even close. I don't want to do that again.
Did that ever make you have second thoughts about continuing?
No, not at all. My last fight, I got against Devin Alexander. I took an accidental elbow in the 2nd round, shattered all my orbital. I mean, it's just part of the game, you know.
I think so, man.
Victor, how you doing?
Hi, good.
Good to see you. Here with former WC welterweight champion Victor Ortiz. Victor, you're getting inside the ring on September 30th with someone who's always war ready, John Molina Jr. Can we expect just fireworks from the opening bell?
Absolutely. You know, he's a warrior, as am I. So, you know, expect no less.
All right. And now, in the past, with this fight, with the victory with John Molina Jr., how much closer does that get you to a world title shot?
That I can't really answer that, you know, but I can guarantee you it can get us into some good fights, get me into some great fights. But let's not look ahead, you know. I'm in the present, I'm in the now, and that's John Molina.
What do you have to do to come out victorious that night?
I'll show you on the 30th of September.
All right. Well, I know you say you don't like to look ahead, but of course we have Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia. If victorious, was that a fight that you would like to face the winner?
Oh, absolutely. It's a great, amazing fight. Yeah.
All right, I know you mentioned it earlier, but to our camera, Brandon Rios, that fight didn't happen. Is there any chance at all that at any point we could possibly see that fight between you two?
Oh, absolutely. You know, from my end. Now, this is the 4th time from his end that they pulled out. So I don't know. Apparently, it was the first time around. The first cancellation was about money. They were paying us both very low. I said no. So in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, that hasn't been on my end. So whatever Al Hammond says, and he said yes. And Rios camp, I don't know.
Yeah, because I know he's saying he's putting the blame on you.
Yeah, puts the blame on me. Blame the good guy.
All right, well, thank you very much.
What do you see that fight this week? Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter?
Oh, Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter. It's going to be a great fight, man. I personally think that it's a great fight. You know, it's going to be a war. I think basically, technicality might take over. I have a slight edge, maybe on Danny Garcia, but we can't sleep on Sean Porter, man. He's a tank. He's an animal. So.
As far as the mega fight, Canelo versus
Oh man, I thought, you know, I'm not being biased or anything. I like Canelo. I think Canelo's one heck of a fighter. He's improved tremendously. But I personally think he lost the first fight against Canelo. And I'm not being biased, but I see boxing for what boxing is. I saw that fight again, and I saw it without commentary, because commentary has you believing certain things sometimes. And I personally saw the fight 7, 8 rounds to maybe 4 to Canelo, to Gennady. I thought Gennady won, but that's just me, though.
How do you see that rematch playing out?
I personally think that Gennady will pull it off if he works on certain things, maybe a little more pressure, maybe a little more attack, but I got Gennady.
Victor, you've been able to compete at the elite level for a good portion of your career. You say you want to become world champion again?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have anybody specific in mind that you want to fight to become world champion? Do you have in mind that you wanted to take?
At this point in time, you know, when you're at this elite level, there's no easy route, you know. So it's like you can't pick and choose, man. You run into Danny Garcia, you run into Keith Thurman, a Sean Porter, you run into just about any of the welterweight that there is out there. You know, it's no joke, man. They're all good fighters, man.
Stylistically, though, do you feel like you would have a better shot with any of those elite fighters?
Oh, you know, I think my style's a little different, man. It's very aggressive. I can't really even explain my style, to be honest with you, but a lot of people like it, so it works somehow, or it fails somehow sometimes.
Is it unfair that people are kind of criticizing this matchup, being that obviously the Brandon Rios fight is what we all wanted? Where do you stand on that? And obviously you're not going to focus on the Brandon Rios fight, you're going to focus on John Molina. But how do you take the criticism that, oh, we're missing out Rios again versus Ortiz?
Yeah, at this point in time, man, I mean, I've done everything I've done. 4 different camps getting ready for Rios. I have 0 excuses. I have 0, oh, he did this. No, I was ready every time. Ball's in his court.
I'm hearing he's going to take some kind of tune-up possibly in Mexico.
Tune-up for what? There was no tune-up.
He's coming off the tough fight with Danny, maybe.
There's no tune-up. I came off a tough fight too. 12 rounds with the hell of a champ. Hell of a champ. Nah, that's an excuse, man, on top of an excuse.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that. We don't need it.
What do you think about his last fight against
I'm sorry?
What do you think about his last fight, John Molina's?
John Molina's last fight with the lefty? No, it was a good fight, man. Very good fight. He's a dangerous boxer, you know. John Molina's he's no walk in the park. So definitely got to be careful with his power.
Did you take anything from that fight? See the fight?
Oh, absolutely, man. I studied it a few times. You know, it's a dangerous fight. You know, but you guys know me, man. I take on any fight.
He seems to have the power to change things like he did with Ivory. How do you prepare yourself for that?
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's the same thing as how he prepared himself for me. You know, we share the same curse or blessing. You know, you can turn things around with one punch. So it'll be a good fight.
Victor, I know it was a while that the Rios Garcia fight happened, but just give me your assessment on how he looked and then how things ended. Where do you think Brandon is at this point of his career? You both have a long, great career, like you said. At what point of his career is Brandon right now at this moment? Just assessing it, looking at it.
He knows where his career has come to. I have no comment, man. I plead the 5th.
As far as Canelo Triple G, they both want to go for the knockout. Who do you see getting the knockout if we were to happen?
I personally think Triple G. He's a natural middleweight, and I don't know, man. If that, let's just leave it there. I have too much to say.